Welcome back to Retro Rebound. In today's video, we're doing an old-fashioned retro game haul. I have a ton of games here to my left that we're going to be sifting through. I'll be giving you the prices I got them for and why I picked them up. But overall, it's just a good old-fashioned shopping spree, so get comfortable. If you're new here, check out some of the other videos that we have on the channel. And now, let's talk video games. So first and foremost, we made some additions to the Vita collection. So I decided to pick up Gravity Rush. This is the original Gravity Rush. There's nothing else that comes with it, just the cartridge. That's the complete in-box copy, the modern day complete in-box, as I like to call it. And this game, it's so good, man. If you haven't played it, you play as a girl named Kat, who has the ability to manipulate gravity so she can float around wherever she wants, and she uses it as attacks. And the way that you target enemies is really unique in this game. It was one of the Vita's first important exclusives. It's one that I hold near and dear to my heart. It was the first game I actually beat on my Vita when I got it. And so I wanted to have a complete in-box copy, if you will, of it. So I decided to get that one for about $60, which is a pretty good price tag because Gravity Rush continues to fly up in value. I also got Resistance Burning Skies. This is considered a not the best PlayStation Vita game, right? And the Resistance series is great, so that's why this is such a shame. Again, complete in-box copy, in quotes. In fact, I left the cartridge in my Vita, so there you go. You can just see just how complete this one is. But I got this for about 18 bucks on Mercari. I thought this was a good deal. The reason I'm picking up Vita games, we'll have a Vita video shortly on the channel, within the next couple of months at least, is because these prices are going to start to go up. Again, the digital market is back. It's kind of the same reasoning behind the PS3 video, where these are going to skyrocket. Already they have, because they're so rare and hard to find. The system didn't do that well. I want to have a complete Vita collection one day, so that's another reason. But yeah, I picked up Resistance Burning Skies. Never played this one, but I thought it looked solid enough. Heard it was a short little 6-hour campaign, which sounds appealing nowadays, especially on the go. So one day I'll pick this up, grab some of the trophies for it, and those are my main Vita hauls. We also got some games for Nintendo DS. Let's start off with the Big Daddy. We got our little Mega Man Star Force game here. So you may remember we did a video called Capcom's Forgotten Pokemon Game. We talked about Battle Network, but we also talked about Star Force. You can already see the price tag is in here. It's within the actual sleeve of the box itself. We can go ahead and remove that so you can see the more pristine version of it. But that price tag ain't pretty, let's be honest. That's $189. You might be looking at that, your eyes pop out of your head, and you go, whoa, big spender. And indeed, no matter which way you slice it, this was a lot of money. But the reason I'm really happy to add Mega Man Star Force 3 Red Joker into my collection is if you look this up online, it is really hard to find. And when you do find it, it goes for about $300. So I thought to myself, you know what? Red Joker at $189. It's a lot of money, but I'm so happy to actually have it in my collection. This was in fantastic condition. You can see we got the manual, we got the Nintendo manual, and we got another one here. It's what I like to call the complete in-box DS trifecta. Tons and tons of booklets. Plus, of course, we have the game cartridge there. Did not come with the chips, if you remember from that Capcom video. But this one, to me, was just a worthwhile investment. I felt it was necessary for the price I was paying, which is technically cheaper when you look at the complete in-box market for it. I couldn't believe when I walked in the store and it was sitting there. I even said to my girlfriend, I was like, oh my God, they got Star Force 3 Red Joker. So really happy to put this one in my collection. It's going to sit there and get well taken care of. This one's really cool, and it inspired a video idea we'll also be doing on the channel. GameStop doesn't have a bad retro selection, so here's one I got. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. This is one of my all-time favorite Pokemon games, man. The whole character creator where you answer a bunch of questions and you become a certain Pokemon brings me to such a comforting time, and I love the track that plays alongside it. When I saw this here for 30 bucks at GameStop, I thought, oh, typical GameStop overpricing retro games. I bet it's not even complete in box. And as you'll see here, it's got even the ad for Pokemon Ranger in it. Like, whoever traded this in took good care of their stuff, and I was really, really, really happy to see this. Cartridge and all, everything in really good condition. Pop it off, nothing on the back, authentic, cool. You love to see it, right? So I thought to myself, wow, this is actually a steal. You go online, it goes for about 60 bucks right now. So getting it for 30 with everything in it, even if the cartridge was fake, I still can go ahead and buy that for like 10, 15 bucks, and you got a complete box copy for 40, which is really good. Especially because I don't like the art style for the remake that they did on the Switch. I love that they did it, but Honestly, Mystery Dungeon is my favorite Pokemon spin-off series, so really happy to have this here. Only problem you got is you got to fight these stickers off, and I don't like to do that. So that's the rest of the DS editions. Really happy to have that there. Then we made some additions to the PS2 library. So we got 5 of them here. We're going to start off with Max Payne. We did 1 and 2. So shout out to a YouTuber called Collector's Luck. They have a great little channel there that I like to watch every now and then. He gets a lot of great scores off of Facebook listings, and he does like garage sales, all this stuff. And he takes a lot of his product and he flips them. So I follow him on Instagram. You should follow him too if you're interested in buying stuff. He sold me these 2 copies here alongside NBA Street V3 and the original Spider-Man from Sam Raimi, all complete in box for $40. And this was overall a good price for me to pay. Again, I really like Max Payne. I never owned a copy of it, though, because my parents wouldn't let me. I'll be honest. I'll say it. They never would let me, but I remember replaying the demo for the first Max Payne so much. I love that level in the subway station. They also have Hoboken. I have a lot of love for Max Payne because it was a demo game that to me had a mystical aura around it because it felt so unattainable. So I just replay the demos over and over and over and over. And I never even got around to playing Max Payne 2, Fall of Max Payne. So I thought, hey, this will actually be really cool to play at some point in time. I hope Rockstar one day brings this series back. This one's got a little bit of wear on the top. Not crazy about that, but honestly, it's not like Max Payne is a huge collector's item nowadays. The other 2 I got, like I said, we got Street V3. I like that it had the little sticker here. I thought that was good. Street V3, best basketball game of all time. The music, I love the career mode, the tour mode. There's so much to love about Street V3. Shout out to Collector's Luck, too, for putting these little bubble wraps in here to keep the discs nice and protected in case they popped off. But yeah, this game with its trick stick system, iconic growing up. And of course, we can't forget this one. Now, if you are an OG viewer of my main channel, Mr. Matty Plays, you'll know we played this on the PS2 recently. I somehow lost this game, so I needed to replace it. I had Spider-Man 2 and 3 complete in box on PS2. I had to replace and get the original Spider-Man game, another one of my childhood favorites growing up. So I was just feeling nostalgic, honestly. Added it to the collection, all of those for $40. And then, separately, you'll see the price tag on this one. We got Sonic Riders. I know. Sacrilege. You know I don't like Sonic here. I got Sonic Riders, $15. If there's a Sonic game I do like, it is Sonic Riders. This was complete in box. I really, really like this game, man. These extreme sports games always click with me. It's my kryptonite, and especially when it's a spin-off, I was like, okay, I can make a little wiggle room here. Couldn't find Zero Gravity, unfortunately, but Sonic Riders is a good one, so happy to add that. While I was at this store, I also got Remember Me for the PS3, so if you've been paying close attention to this channel, you'll know that I just made a video talking about why I'm buying PS3 games in 2021. That's continuing on. We got Remember Me. This is actually considered complete in box, so it comes with this weirdo slip here. Nothing crazy, no manual, no online pass, none of that. But Remember Me is another really underrated Capcom game. I love Capcom's old hidden gems. This is one of them. It has a thing called a Combo Lab. It's set in a neo-futuristic Paris. Really unique setting, unique premise, but the Combo Lab is really what stands out because you can customize how you're going to beat up the baddies. And I haven't seen a game since Remember Me do it. Is the story that great? I don't know. It depends how much you dig the lore, but I thought there was a lot of neat mechanics in Remember Me. I thought this game was horribly slept on. $10, happy to pay that price of admission. We also got some limited run add-ons here because I love to shop at limited run, but I learned a lesson that I will pass on to all of you. If you are going to buy in bulk, do it in separate orders, because what happened was I ordered these 2 games here, No More Heroes 1 and 2, and I ended up waiting months for them because in that same order, I did it when the Doom Classics Collection was announced. So I ordered all of these together, and for me to get No More Heroes 1 and 2, I had to wait for Doom to be ready to be printed so they would all come in one package together. So they don't just ship you these 2 when they're ready and then say, okay, we'll get you Doom when that's ready and we'll fulfill your order that way. They ship them all together. So my friend did not order Doom. He just ordered No More Heroes 1 and 2, which are super niche Nintendo games. And he was like playing them back in May. I haven't gotten them till now, okay? So May's a guesstimate, by the way. But just keep that in mind if you're ordering from Limited Run. I'm doing all my orders from them separately, but I wanted to support these games. I thought it was really cool that they made a complete collection here for Doom. I love the original Doom games. Each of these Limited Run games comes with a little collectible card, comes with a manual too, which I thought was nice. That's one of my favorite things about Limited Run is they still care about these manuals. And you can see there's the lore in there and all that stuff. I really dig that they go to this length here. They got the reversible cover art, as you can see. And then No More Heroes 1 and 2. I don't know how much interest I have in these games. I have to be honest with you. I don't often make what I call business decisions when I purchase games. I add these games to my collection with the full intent of one day playing them. However, with No More Heroes, this is one of those, I might get around to this one day, but if I don't, I know these are going to be really expensive. And when they get very expensive, I am not going to want to pay the price tag for them because Limited Run games already get the living heck scalped out of them. So I don't want to be preyed by that. So I thought, let me get them now. Maybe one day I play them. I hear a lot of cool things about them. I'll give them a shot. And then maybe one day play No More Heroes 3, which is already available on Switch. But happy to support Limited Run. They bring a lot of my favorite Star Wars games to life, whether it be Bounty Hunter or Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast, Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy. They're also going to one day bring back KOTOR. We already know they're doing that because they've done all the other old ones. I bought the collector's edition for Republic Commando. Can't wait to see that one. So always happy to support them. And I can't wait to see what they do next. All right, so now we got some modern day purchases, but I wanted to shout them out anyway. Yeah, so we got the Caligula Effect 2. This is a really niche JRPG series, very kawaii-des, if you will. But it's from the scenario director of Persona, and I'm a huge Persona fan. So this was sitting on the store shelves when I got Pokemon Mystery Dungeon from GameStop. And I saw it sitting there, and I thought, well, I'm pretty busy right now, but I'm going to pick this up anyway. And when I did, they sold it to me no problem, and I posted it online that I picked this one up. And a lot of people were like, well, how'd you get Caligula Effect 2 already? And I'm like, what do they mean? It's out. Like, go buy it yourself. And I look it online. Obviously, this is not the case anymore, but they sold it to me 4 days early. I thought that was actually really, really surprising that GameStop completely missed that. Even when they scanned the item in the system, it says the release date. So I'm surprised that was completely overlooked, but I'm sure they didn't expect to sell it. Anyway, they sold it to me 4 days early. It just comes with the disc. It comes with a promotion for Monarch, which also comes from the Persona scenario director. So really curious about this game in general. I played Caligula Effect Overdose a couple years ago. It's, again, that super, like, kawaii type JRPG, very niche, but I really like the combat for it. It's a really interesting series. They try to play around with social elements a little bit, and I thought the premise of this game, which is you're a part of the Go Home Club, you're trapped in this virtual school life, and you want to escape, was really neat. So if you're looking for kind of a Persona substitute, if you're like me, you're a Persona freak, this is actually a really good one. Last pickup I made, this is really modern. It's Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, the Hinokami Chronicles. It is by CyberConnect 2. It comes with an adventure mode, a versus mode. It's got some online battles. It is about as anime-y of a fighter as you can get. And by that I mean that it is content light. I don't think that it does the story much justice, but I enjoy it because it's visually pretty and it's fun to just reminisce on the story of Demon Slayer. So I picked this up on launch day, been chipping through it as of late, and that ultimately completes the entire game haul from PlayStation 5 to PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch. My God, it's raining games right now. Check all this out. It's crazy. But yeah, a lot of stuff to play. And for those who are wondering if I plan on playing every single game that I buy, the way I look at it is this. Kind of take my approach to No More Heroes. It's like I may end up playing these, but I don't buy games as a business practice, like to flip them later. I'm fortunate to have a job that keeps me happy on a financial area, so I don't need to buy and flip games. I don't feel the desire to buy and flip games. I just want to buy them, collect them, and hopefully play them. So all these I have played or eventually will play or have played and want to just have in my collection to celebrate them. Kind of like with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I'd love to go back to that one. I don't think I really have the time to do that, but I played it so much as a kid. To me, it feels like it's a part of me to have that in the collection. That's how a lot of these are, but I'm going to keep doing these videos if you all enjoy just seeing the game hauls I get, because I do buy frequently. This has always been a hobby of mine, and this channel is a way to sort of vent that out to the world. So let me know if you want to see more game hauls. I could probably do this once a month when I really look at how many games I purchase, but that also could slow down as I run out of space. We'll see. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Retro Rebound. We have much more exciting stuff on the way revolving around Nintendo 64 games on Switch Online with a special collaboration in the making there, something to do with Toys R Us, and much, much more. So keep your eyes peeled right here on Retro Rebound. I'm looking forward to sharing with you all we're working on, and we'll talk very soon. Peace out.